What makes a house a home? We asked the people of Scotland to enter their houses into Scotland's Home of the Year. Now, our judges are visiting the top 3 from each region, choosing one each episode to go through to our national final. Scoring them on architectural merit, distinctive design and original style are architect Danny Campbell.
What I'm looking for in a home is life, a livable space framed by the energy and passion of the owners.
Mull-based interior designer Banjo Beale.
It's that combination of the best bits of your past, parts of your present, and most importantly, room to grow.
And interior designer Anna Campbell-Jones.
It should be inspirational, atmospheric, and accessible, but have that most important ingredient, love.
Yes.
I love it when a home matches my lipstick.
I'm in heaven.
In the end, only one can be Scotland's Home of the Year. Today, our judges are visiting the shortlist in the West, and they're starting with a colourful family home in Saltcoats. Seaside Conversion is home to Tracy, Scott, and their kids Alfie, Blossom, and Marley.
It was pretty much a blank canvas, the house, so we came in and just tried to put our own stamp on it, our own style. Lots of colour. I think every room's just been given a colour and we've just went with it.
To be honest with you, most of the planning and design was by Tracy. I was just sent to the shop to pick up the paint.
Next door, I had a wee vision because I seen a nice cushion that I liked. I loved the print, and I thought, how cool would that be if we tried it on the wall? If it doesn't work out, I can shut the door. It's no big deal. So we're not taking it too seriously, and we just like to experiment with the colours and textures and stuff. We're a good team.
We've just done it all ourselves.
Yeah.
Everything.
It's a lovely place to be, and we're lucky to get to obviously live right beside the sea, which was always our dream.
It's a happy
so
home. Happy.
It's definitely a happy home, and it's perfect for us.
On the first floor of this converted double upper, there's a kitchen, lounge, bathroom, and 3 bedrooms. Upstairs, there's a dressing room, bedroom, and ensuite.
So this is our favourite spot in the home. We do everything here. Everybody's always round the table, Christmas dinners, board games, homework, and we get to look out to the beautiful view.
Armed with only the basic facts about the property and its owners, the judges now get their first proper look at Seaside Conversion.
Cute.
That's real peaches and cream, isn't it?
It's a peachy beach house, isn't it?
And I think we've got a loft conversion on our hands. Sorry to take away from the beautiful setting with something so anal.
Always looking for a loft conversion, aren't you?
Well, should we get inside and get into that?
Let's have a look.
Oh, wow.
Good vibes only.
This has got stuff going on.
Oof. And I love this little scullery nook in this amazing coral orange colour, just bringing kind of sunshine through that door.
I think they're making up their own rules in here. They're picking out different colours to accentuate. I've never really seen that before.
I'm loving this colour blocking, this dark colour surrounding the wall units and then continued with this band that goes all the way around.
I'm quite relieved we come in here first, though, after all those colours come up the stairs. It's slightly more grounded, if I dare say it, for this place.
This is their happy place, I think. Well, that's what the sign says anyway. Sequin sewing room for you, Anna.
Oh, that's gorgeous. More colour blocking.
Yes, until you get to the window. That just frames that view.
And I love it when they put a dining table in the bay, design and dine.
Oh, are you coining that first?
That's it.
Yeah, there's lots of upcycled pieces as well. They've really gone to town on that. It's glamorous, but just with a little G.
I think it's interesting, though. I do love when people go dark on all the walls.
Yeah.
But to actually leave the window wall a different colour to just draw even more attention to really what this home is all about, which is this location.
We didn't notice the heart. We were distracted by the view. Okay, makes sense.
Oh yes, because once you're in the bay, you can see even more, like almost like a 180-degree view of the sea.
Yeah.
Wow, that's what I like.
Dazzle.
Black and white stripes. Yes.
Ooh, this is like a dressing room at Wembley. This is where they put the big G on glamorous, isn't it?
I love the way they've painted the reveal of the roof light in pink.
Yeah.
A really good little detail.
What are those birds? Subtropical in there. Oh, let's have a look. Okay.
Well, we've got a definite theme in here, haven't we? There's a lot of birds going on.
This is the nest of the house, isn't it? Right at the top of the tree. Get the best view for the grown-ups.
It is. It's a little crow's nest looking out to that view. What a spot.
It's sometimes hard to lay out a bedroom in a converted loft, but having it at the highest point really lets all the spaces flow around it.
And it's amazing, isn't it? You've got room for a sofa and a dressing table, and the dual aspect is just incredible.
I do love how they've just made a feature of that wallpaper in the nook there. It's like a massive pop of colour, but it still feels like really nice and cosy, but big. It's like best of both worlds.
I think they've even managed to fit an ensuite up here as well. That's a really good way to add value to a property.
It's not just an ensuite, it's got a bath as well. It's huge.
Wow. What a great use of a lower head space with the light coming in from that skylight. That's stunning.
Hello, you. There's the cushion.
See, pale pink and bright red is one of my favourite colour combinations. I feel like I want to steal this bed linen.
Do it. She's just a little girl.
No, she's not gonna.
You're a monster stealing up a little girl. Can't take you anywhere. Wow. I mean, it's kind of an insurance policy for the kid growing up too, that navy blue as well. I think just change out the bed linen and this room will grow with the kids, so you're not having to update your room every 6 months.
I feel like that blocking as well, it really accentuates all the height in here, which really makes the space.
I think it's really clever the way the curtains are the same colour as this accent that they've used for the bed nook. So when you pull the curtains across, it kind of extends it outwards. The impact of that move would have been even better if the curtains went all the way to the floor.
What will Anna, Banjo and Danny think of Seaside conversion? One judge's score will be held back until they've seen all 3 homes, when their combined scores will be revealed.
This is a wild little family home. It's upside down, it's upcycled, it's painted all sorts of colours. It's just got birds and leopards and lots of greenery everywhere. It's a fun little home. I have a suspicion they've only just begun in here. There's a few blank walls, so I think they should go for it and really explore their wild side. I'm giving this home an 8.
What a beautifully colourful family home. The homeowners clearly used the existing layout to explore lots of different creative ideas. I particularly enjoyed the interplay between the 2 staircases. That look-down moment really connects the conversion to the body of the home. And the children's artwork leading you up to the principal bedroom is such a celebration of family life. I'm going to give this home an 8.
I really admire the way this homeowner has used their home like a paint palette to play with colour and pattern and texture. I adore the joie de vivre and the kind of, let's just try it, let's just see how it goes approach to the way this home has been decorated, and it feels really fresh and sincere and fun.
Next up is a traditional sandstone property in Helensburgh. Victorian Villa became a forever home to Shireen, William and their family in 2017 after years of living abroad.
So we were looking for a place to settle down, and William chose Helensburgh because when he was a kid he used to come here for day trips, and he loved it. You know, when a house just speaks to you. It was huge. It's something we've Never in our wildest dreams imagined we'd live here, but it was cozy and homely, so we just said yes to the house. So what I love about it is that it's old, it's got history, there's different pieces in here that belong to the past. I'm a bargain hunter, as well as loving anything old. I don't throw anything away. Everything that's here has a history, has a memory of a friend or a place we visited. It's a house of love and fond memories.
On the ground floor, there are 2 living spaces, a dining room, 2 kitchens, a study and a conservatory. Upstairs, there are 7 bedrooms and 3 bathrooms.
This is my favourite place because this is where the family gathers, this is where I have my quiet time, right here in the morning. And we just have fun in here. It's a happening place and it's a peaceful place.
But what will the judges think of Victorian Villa?
Splendid, isn't it?
This is pitching itself right. There's about 5 pitch roofs here.
Pitch perfect.
That front door is absolutely incredible. I think that might be the biggest hinges I've ever seen.
Everything is supersized. That is the most beautiful orangery, isn't it?
I know these double height windows as well. There's definitely a special space in there.
Yes, is it a church or a house?
It looks like it's going to be a real warren of rooms inside. Shall we go and explore?
Let's go. Cooey! It's huge, isn't it? Oh my goodness.
Do like a colonnade in one's entranceway, hey?
Wait.
You know, you can tell a lot about a building where it's from its columns. So these Corinthian columns they're giving sophistication, opulence, femininity, Anna Campbell-Jones.
I spied the little orangery through there, though. That is calling my name. Shall we go check it out?
Yeah. Whoa, right. We need an orangery detour. Let's check this space out first.
Hit stop.
It's beautiful.
Wow. Little curiosity cabinet. I feel like they're very well travelled, these people, aren't they?
I love the way the archway motif is carried all the way through from the entrance hall as well.
This ornate coffered Victorian ceiling is absolutely beautiful. But I can see stained glass over there that looks more of kind of Art Nouveau era. So this is obviously a building that has evolved over time.
Oh, found my heart in Helensburgh. Not for the first time.
Wow.
Oh, this is lovely.
Oh, yes. Oh, it's beautiful. What a spot.
I'd have some tomatoes in here, though, hey?
Yeah, my glasses are steaming.
You know, when people bang on about indoor-outdoor living, it's all about big opening doors, open plan, but we've kept this compartmentalised and this is its own indoor-outdoor room. You can see why they love this place.
Well, it's a cosy kitchen, actually, for such a big home.
It's quite serious, isn't it, in here, with the black countertop and the rug. I'm not spilling anything here.
But I suppose this is the kitchen where the staff would have been working, so that's why it's not given priority over views and light the way that the rooms at the front of the property have.
Yeah. Is that their fridge? Where's their fridge?
Oh, no.
That's the jam cupboard.
I'm good at sniffing out fridges. Let's find it. Oh, there she is. Fridge.
Oh, it's more like it, a bit more natural light.
Nice. Does that mean they get 2 dinners as well? 2 kitchens? This is a dream home.
So that's more like a dining room, masquerading as a kitchen.
But I also spotted a dining room on the way in, and we've got the stools under the island as well.
They've got options. I like that.
Whoa. barrel vaulted bedroom.
Yes.
With stained glass windows at both ends.
I feel it's got that kind of grass cloth texture on the wall, makes it feel a little bit cozier.
You know, a couple of strip lights in the coving there. You can imagine in the evening this would be a really calm, serene space.
No.
Oh, yeah.
100% no strip lights in the coving.
No, I would, honestly.
Would you have them colour changing as well?
Yeah. You could bring your disco ball.
Get out.
I don't think this was originally intended as a bedroom. Does it not feel more like a kind of billiard room or something?
I mean, you could have a bed and a billiard table in here and still have
That's what's missing.
billiard table. Don't tell the husband that. Or that is every straight bloke's dream. Is it? Yeah.
Wow, what a place to soak up the view.
Oh, that's very good, Danny.
You should write real estate blokes. Oh, I love this moody blue. It's lovely, isn't it?
It's actually nice to see a bit of colour in this home, isn't it?
These artefacts, having them in here as well, really does bring the space to life.
Oh,
Oh, actually, this is the perfect place to sit and soak up the view.
Blue with a view. Yes, it ain't bog standard.
How will the judges score Victorian Villa?
well, this is a really handsome, big home, steeped with history. I feel like if this home could talk, it would tell a lot of amazing stories. I've really enjoyed where the homeowners have pushed the boat out a little further with colour. The bathrooms in that beautiful dark bluey grey, they really complement the architecture of the building. I'm going to give this home an 8.
So this is an exquisite example of Victorian architecture. The ornamentation, the craftsmanship and the detail really sets out the pedigree of this home. I particularly enjoyed the contrast between the collection of artwork and furniture and what that has with the building's heritage. However, I felt like the building has a sternness, like a seriousness and rigidity that is most apparent in the kitchen spaces. I would have loved to have seen those joined together or relocated within the building to take advantage of more natural light and better views. I'm going to give this home an 8.
This is arguably the most beautiful home. I think the first impression with that orangery and a grand facade is just magical. And you walk in the door, you get a real sense of where the owner's been. All of the objects in here feel like they have a story to tell. I think the next little thing would be maybe to bring more color and texture into the space.
The final home in the West is an extended family home in Giffnock. Sandstone Bungalow is home to Pamela, Gordon, their son Caleb, and Rosa, the Irish setter.
So the house is around about 1930s, and I think making sure that the design decisions that were made across the house reflected that sort of period, but at the same time being a bit more modern.
Yeah, we could rework things, but we weren't in the habit of sort of stripping it out and just putting something new in for the sake of it. We wanted it colourful, bright and airy, a place really that we can enjoy as a family, but also have people round. It's nice to just sort of gather and have the space to host people.
It's a place that's quite inspiring to live in, and I think it's somewhere that really sort of makes us feel connected as a family.
On the ground floor, there's a living room, dining room, bedroom, bathroom, and extended kitchen, dining, living space. Upstairs, there's 3 bedrooms and a bathroom.
This is my favourite spot in the home because it allows us to all come together and have fun. We get views out into the garden and in through the house, so that we can all make sure that the kid and the dog are not misbehaving.
Time for the judges to get their first view of the Sandstone Bungalow.
Very well put together.
I love this block planting with the beautiful strong colours.
Yes.
And I love the block work with the really strong pointing.
I love blocks.
It's obviously been altered with that dormer at some point, which means the interior arrangement has been played around with as well.
And I think I can see a side extension with some zinc cladding, it looks like.
Denny Campbell, extension detective. Shall we go and investigate?
Yes, let's do it.
Beautiful. This panelling is absolutely beautiful, and I love the way they've made it more contemporary by painting it, and also by not placing decorative objects on that shelf all the way around, but they've left it completely clear.
It really highlights the height of the ceiling, doesn't it? And these two bay window rooms, they feel just like really lovely little boxes.
One of my biggest bugbears with a bungalow is you enter into the central hallway with loads of doors, and I love the way they've broken the symmetry by having that larger opening, and the herringbone floor is just dragging us through into that social space. Oh, yes. We're in an extension.
Ooh, gorgeous.
Oh, and here's the hut.
Oh,
yes.
So, unsurprisingly, this is the favourite spot. It's interesting, isn't it, that to build an extension that's quite small, but makes a really massive difference to how the whole home flows and feels.
I think even though it is small, this sky lantern is dragging in so much natural light. It's just so lovely and bright in here, and it's actually flooding it all the way into the hallway.
Really bursts to life in this space, doesn't it? You've got the garden outside jumping in, the beautiful little petal glass pendants, the duck egg blue. Yeah, I could whip you guys up breakfast in here.
What are we
Yes,
having?
please.
Pancakes. Beautiful. Blush and black. No greater combination.
My living room is pale pink with a black painted floor, although my floor is not in as nearly good condition as this.
Yes, your living room pales in comparison to this.
I love these refined little borders. I feel like I'm inside a French fancy.
Oh, yeah.
Ooh. I'm just hungry.
Yeah, I'm always hungry. I see that.
And you know, these finger plates on the way in are absolutely beautiful.
I wonder if they're original.
You know what? It's kind of Nana furniture, but it feels contemporary.
Yeah, we've spoken before, haven't we, about how overlooked brown furniture often is. It's high-quality, solid furniture that can be got for a real bargain, and it's beautiful in this space. Have a little seat.
Oh, dark and stormy.
They've flipped and reversed it in here, haven't they? Because they had light walls with a dark floor in one of the bay windowed rooms, and in this room we've got a light floor with super, super dark walls.
It's a grown-up space, isn't it? You've got your pearl satin curtains, the charcoal walls, that really plush rug. It does feel like this is where you assemble after kind of 8 p.m.
I think that the gold pendant and the gold mirror, it's a theme that's been running through all the different spaces, and it's probably maybe built around that cladding they've got in the extension as well. It's like this is a motif that's kind of flowing through every room.
Gold is their accent colour. Oh!
Lovely, sunny, serene bedroom.
Yes, this is like Golden Girl. Like, these feel Miami. Beautiful window, the Art Deco dresser.
I know, I'm sort of trying to take it all in. I mean, these are quite old, aren't they?
Yeah, they look like they could be original.
If you look at the ironmongery as well, it's that same brass we've seen everywhere. I think these are original.
I know closets. I spent quite a few years in one. They're original.
These wall lights have that same ornate brass detailing. They've tied it in really beautifully into bringing this room back to life as well, because it feels classy and it feels modern. It's got the connection to the outside, but there's all these little touch points to what the building used to be.
I think that's the thing. They've resisted the temptation to rip out the old wardrobes, put some new built-ins in. They've worked with what they've got. They've brought in some furniture from the time. They've lent into it, but not a pastiche. And it works and it feels still contemporary. That's quite a feat.
Yeah.
Oh, this is cool, boys. Look at the blue-a-loo.
Oh, I love a blue-loo.
What a clever use of the split level.
They got clouds on the ceiling and a blue loo and a wavy vanity top, and you're talking about split level.
I love the way they built out some shape into this space as well, and they pulled that pendant right into the corner.
Yeah, that's properly original, and I'm so glad they kept that, because that is the coolest little feature. That's the thing. Keep your old features. You never know when it'll come back in.
What will the judges score Sandstone Bungalow?
There's a temptation when acquiring an older property to completely revamp everything. I've really enjoyed the lightness of touch shown in this home, whether that's through necessity or through sensitivity. It works so well. This home manages to be both gentle and classy at the same time, whilst also clearly being a family home that's well used and well loved. I'm going to give this home a 10.
I love how they've retained the original features here. They've added new things, splashes of colour and extension, but it all works perfectly. It's blooming beautiful. I'm giving this home a 10.
I've been in an extension dream today. The owners have solved the gloomy bungalow lobby with a beautiful solution. By creating a larger opening from the hallway into the kitchen space, they built a hierarchy around the main social part of the home, bringing nature and light deep into the core of the building. The gold cladding wasn't initially to my taste, but I can see why it's been chosen. They've painstakingly restored so many ornate brass features around the home, retaining some of the original character of the building.
Now that the judges have seen all three homes, the final scores can be revealed. First, it was Seaside Conversion in Saltcoats.
Danny, you gave it an 8. And Banjo, you gave it an 8 as well. I really enjoyed the adventurous fun that these homeowners were having. It just felt like they weren't worrying too much about necessarily getting everything right first time, just really playing with colour and pattern and upcycling in this really, really joyful family home. So I gave the Seaside Conversion a 9.
Oof, that's a good start.
Yeah, I give Seaside Conversion 25.
Beautiful score.
Next up, Victorian Villa in Helensburgh.
I gave it an 8. And Danny, you gave it an 8 as well. Banjo, what did you think of it?
Oh, it was a grand dame of a property. Pitch perfect from the outside. That orangery was a showstopper. Inside, packed full of all their trinkets from their travels. I gave it an 8.
Ooh, 3 8s, which gives the Victorian Villa 24.
And finally, Sandstone Bungalow in Giffrock.
Banjo, you gave it a 10. And I gave it a 10 as well. Danny?
Well, I thought this home was an exemplar of the power of an extension and how it can be used to bring a characterful property back to life. I gave it a 10.
Yeah! Oh, wow. So that gives the Sandstone Bungalow 30.
Ooh, full marks.
Wow. It's a really, really special home.
Belter.
Sandstone Bungalow wins in the West and is one step closer to being Scotland's Home of the Year. Next time,
Wow.
the judges are in the Northeast and Northern Isles
I'm in heaven.
as the search continues for Scotland's Home of the Year.